3 years ago, in the quiet streets of Lafayette, Indiana, a pizza delivery driver saw something that no one should see on a normal night: a home swallowed in flames. And inside that home were 5 children still asleep. This is the heroic story of Nicholas L. Bostic, a man with no badge, no gear, and no backup, but a heart that refused to let anybody burn alone. It was July 11th, 2022. Nick was driving home after delivery shift, tired and ready for bed, when a flash of orange caught his eye. A porch on fire. A house growing hotter every single second. And then he realized no one was outside. No parents, no children, just silence and fire. Nick didn't hesitate. He dropped his pizzas, sprinted to the back door, and kicked it open. Inside, the smoke was already creeping through the walls. Nick called out, "Hello? Is anybody in here?" But nothing. He pushed deeper inside, and at the top of the stairs, he found the first group. An 18-year-old girl clutching a toddler, and 2 13-year-olds frozen in fear, the room glowing orange with the heat from behind him. Nick yelled, "Follow me, don't look back!" And through the smoke, through all the coughing and the heat and all the rest of it, he led them down the stairs and out into the night air. But then when he got outside, someone screamed, "There's still the 6-year-old, she's still inside!" At that point, most people would have stopped. Most people would have collapsed from fear, but Nick? No. He just turned around, charged right back into the burning house with nothing but his hands. And inside, the room had exploded. Rooms were collapsing. Smoke was thick and black, so dark he couldn't even see his own feet. He searched upstairs, nothing. He searched down the hall, nothing. The heat was coming behind him, crushing him. And then he was about ready to pass out from all the smoke inhalation he was getting. And then a faint cry. A tiny voice from downstairs. Nick dropped to his knee and crawled downstairs, skin burning, lungs screaming, and then he found her, a 6-year-old girl, hiding near the living room. He grabbed her and scooped her up into his arms, realizing there was no way back through the flames. So he did the only thing he could. He ran upstairs again into a bedroom already that was on fire. He balled his fist and punched through a window, shattering the glass. He held her tight against his chest and whispered, "I got you." And then they jumped. They jumped 2 stories, straight to the ground, and straight to safety. The little girl survived with only minor injuries. Nick, he had to be rushed to the hospital. He had burns, smoke inhalation, and a deep laceration on his arm. And he spent many days in critical condition. But he did live. And he saved every child in that house. 3 years later, Nick shared a simple update. "I'm fully recovered now. Please, you don't have to give me anything more. The president of the UFC, Dana White, paid all my medical bills. I'll never forget the love you've shown, and I'll do it again in a heartbeat." Courage, sacrifice, and heart. That is Nicholas B. L. Bostic, a man who ran into the darkness to bring 5 children back into the light. Hey everyone, I'm Daniel, and this is Daniel Tells Stories. If this story touched your heart in the way it did touch mine, and inspired you to be a hero for someone else, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs your hope today. And this is another story worth remembering. See you in the next one, because kindness deserves to travel the world. And remember, no act of love is ever too small. Sometimes it can save a life.